guys. Um, yeah, I'm back with another video after like 3 months of having not actually filmed anything. Truth be told, I really didn't have much motivation to actually do a video. Because like I've been busy with uni and I've also been busy with musicals. um, and yeah, it's just my motivation levels to do a video were like next to none, and on top of that, I haven't like really been buying anything because of being broke. So um, yeah, so that this video isn't actually going to be a Blu-ray update. Obviously, you can tell by the title, but um, I am planning on hopefully being able to do one next month, like to show what I've managed to pick up. But I'll see like how I go then. But yeah, so I basically decided to I guess you can say reboot my monthly review series because that's sort of what I was keeping up with at the start of the year, even if I wasn't necessarily, buying movies. But I so I've decided to rename them what I've watched videos. I know that's incredibly original, but I've decided to break them up into parts of I've watched the same amount of stuff these past few months because that's yeah, that's well, since I haven't been buying, I've actually been watching some of the movies that I've got. So yeah, so this video is going to be what I've what I've watched cinema wise because I've seen a few movies in the cinema. Not as much as I would have liked to, but again, being the whole thing broke. Means that I actually haven't been able to go as much as I like. I've seen a couple like that I like really wanted to go to, including one today, which is what finally actually made me want to do this video. I was gonna wait, and then I was like, no, I'm gonna do it now. And so yeah, I'm just gonna briefly talk about the films that I've seen at the cinema. I've only seen about 5 films at the cinemas these past few months. So I think the last film that I saw at the cinema was Amazing Spider-Man 2, but I think I talked about that in my everything update video that I did back in April. I know that video is like 50 minutes long, but it's towards the end of that video, and yeah, so I've decided, yeah, so enough rambling anyway. That basically the films that I saw at the cinema, I of course managed to see X-Men Days of Future Past. I loved that movie. I actually went and saw it a second time, which is like all I've been like. I wanted to see like more, but unfortunately, again, that was I mean, I was lucky enough even to see it a second time. So, but needless to say, I loved it, and yeah, I can't wait to get the Blu-ray when that comes out. So that it's I don't know because I mean yes, it was one of my most anticipated movies of the year, but when it was coming up to it, I actually wasn't like like I don't know, I wasn't necessarily looking forward to it, and then like I sort of went through a couple of like, yeah, I still want to go see it, but I'm not as hyped for it as I normally might have been. And then, of course, pretty much once I was in the movie and it started, I was like, I just loved it. It was I just like the whole time travel, element. I know it differs from what I know of the actual graphic novel. I think it's the graphic novel that it's based on, but I do know that um, yeah, I think there are some changes there, but I obviously haven't read it, so like most of my pretty much all my knowledge from like the universe comes from the movies. But yeah, I just loved Days of Future Past. Like yeah, I just I think I liked it even like slightly more than um Extended First Class, which I really like loved. I loved the first one, but I think the second one was just a liked it just a little bit more. Um, so yeah, I saw those twice. And then I saw A Million Ways to Die in the West. I think that was the next one I saw. Yeah, yeah, basically I saw Days of Future Past the first time, and then the next day, I ended up a group of us like on my floor were going to the movies, and they're going to see Million Ways to Die in the West, and they're like, "Oh, do you want to come?" And I was kind of like, "You know what? Yeah, sure." So I had no intention on actually seeing it, but it was basically yeah. So I didn't really know much about it, but I was actually pleasantly surprised. Um, like especially when it had the added bonus of having both Neil Patrick Harris and Liam Neeson in it. So when I saw those names on the screen, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. Because I love both those people. So and yeah, especially Liam Neeson as the bad guy, that was pretty interesting. So um, I mean, yeah, the film wasn't amazing or anything like that, but it was um, for what it was. I actually thought it was yeah, a lot of fun, and so yeah, I saw that, and then I actually did go and see Godzilla. Um, I know absolutely nothing about any of the films. I pretty much so this is like my first exposure to the Godzilla universe, and I actually um had a really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was a great sci-fi action. You can pretty much class it as, or even just action movie. And it has made me interested in actually seeing um like the other films in this series, like the old Japanese films. Um, so I've been eyeing. I know the first film's out on Blu-ray, and that's region free. Um, like the non-Criterion edition, but I don't know about any of the others. But I definitely want to start with obviously the first one. So that might be a future purchase somewhere down the line when I have the funds. But yeah, I definitely really loved Godzilla. Because I actually that's when I saw Days of Future Past the second time, so it was an awesome double bill. Um, and then yeah, so that was that one, and then the last film that I actually saw was Guardians of the Galaxy. I went to see that today, and I yeah, I think that was pretty much the quickest 2 hours of my life. It just went by so fast. Um, it was it was just basically non-stop, and that was I don't know, kind of different in tone to the other like Marvel um films. Like I think this one was more humor based, um, and I think that's what made it work. But I'm telling you now, my favorite character is Groot. Well, Groot and Rocket, I think, were my favorite characters. Out of it, I don't know, it just works. I mean, again, I know nothing about the comic. Um, I have some slight, obviously, like no some of the names associated with it, but yeah, I um, I loved everything about Guardians of the Galaxy, and yeah, it was um, oh, and like yeah, like the soundtrack, and yeah, that was awesome in itself. But they had a great soundtrack, um, and you know all the cast, like the cast worked well together. Like it was a great ensemble film, and yeah, so I'm definitely interested in a sequel. And apparently, um, there's like down the line there's going to be a crossover between the two, so that should be interesting. But yeah, so but, yeah, I really want to actually go and see it again, but I don't have the money to see it. I'm probably going to just have to wait till it's Blu-ray. But yeah, so that's basically all the films that I've seen in the past 3 months. Again, not quite um like my usual amount because like before I used to go like once a week and now I'm really struggling to go once a month. But yeah, so that's basically it for what this part like video because I think the next one I'm curious to see is actually Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I know it's gotten a lot of flack, but the trailer actually looked like it would be entertaining. And I mean, it's not coming out in Australia till like next month, so um, I've got a bit of a time to decide if I want to actually go see it. But yeah, that's because I think everything else that I want to see comes out at the end of the year. So, um, but yeah, so that is basically I think what I really wanted to talk about. I know it's kind of a really bad video, but I actually missed making these, and like so over the next few weeks, I'm gonna actually be going back over what I've watched because um, I'll because I've probably just divided like the movies like the out of my collection. I'll probably just do that in like several videos, and then I'll do one for the TV that I've watched. But yeah, so I might make these weekly just to get some activity going back on my channel. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop here, otherwise I'll just keep rambling. So thank you guys for watching, and until my next video, I will see you guys next time. Bye.